Hello everyone, greeting I to you all who watching this video. My name is Kevin Liu. I am the CEO of this A1TECH company. Our company will be presenting our website development that we have created, and it will be presented by three members, which is my supervisor. Let me introduce you all to my supervisor, which is Lukman, Mahaze, and Mois. A1TECH aim to revolutionize the way students, tutors, and administrators access tutoring services by providing a streamlined platform for booking and scheduling sessions with qualified tutors. Traditional tutoring services often suffer from inefficiencies and barriers to access, leaving students frustrated and disengaged. Well, A1TECH offer a solution to these challenges through advanced technology and user-friendly interfaces, empowering students to connect with the tutor based on their unique needs and preferences. In this video presentation, we will outline the key components of the platform, discussing its potential impact, and present a roadmap for implementation.
Now, let's begin with problem statement 1 that's been proposed by afterclass.com, which is management system. Monitoring attendance. So, based on what our Department of Researching team have analyzed is that attendance tracking involves keeping a record of both tutors and students present in each class session. This goes beyond simply marking who's present and who's absent. Verifying presence. For each class session, the administrator needs to confirm the presence of both tutors and students. Attendance records provide valuable insights into attendance patterns. By analyzing these patterns, administrators can identify trends of abstinence. Alright, now let's move on to what our designing team have basically prepared for us. So here's the layout in which what they have proposed. For instance, here's the layout for the tutors page. As you can see here, we have basically organized the name of the tutors on the left side and also all the subject in columns. This allows the admin to see and easily interpret the table. Now, let's move on to the students page. So with this, our programmers have basically made a programmable website in which they have tried their best to replicate the website in HTML and CSS. So, our programmers have basically made an example of a tutor's interface. We have created a mock-up data in which there are 3 tutors. As you can see here, the tutor can basically write the amount of absent students and also can select which subject that they didn't attend, and also the timing of the subject. So they can do this throughout each and every single day. For students' dashboard, we have created a mock-up data in which there are 3 students, which is Ali, Abu, and Siti. So from here, from 7 days a week, they can basically select the same timing as well. And the concept similarly applies for the tutors interface. The only difference is that they cannot write how many students did not attend since they themselves are students. And from here, they can basically record their attendance from the timing of the subject and also the type of subject. And they can add more and more if they have more than 1 class per day. Now, moving on to the next part of our first problem statement, which is overseeing class schedule. Now, what our researching department has discovered is that afterclass.com has a rescheduling policy in place to facilitate changes to class schedules. According to this policy, both tutors and students have the flexibility to request rescheduling of classes to different date and time. However, there are specific guidelines that must be followed, one of which is frequency limit. Each class can be rescheduled a maximum of 2 times. With this limit, it helps to maintain the consistency of the rescheduling of classes and prevents excessive changes that could disrupt the learning process. However, failure to comply with this rule will result either the tutor or student to be penalized. So, basically, our Department of Designing team have basically proposed a designing in which the admin can basically see the rescheduling of each tutor or student. For instance, here is a design of the tutors page. Now, let's look at the students' rescheduling dashboard. But we have a programmable website for it. From the home page, the admin can basically go under rescheduling here and click tutor. Now here's an example of what our programmers have basically made. Once again, this is a mock-up data of the tutors of what our programmers have basically programmed, as you can see here. Now, you might be wondering what is this red sign right here. This basically indicates that they have rescheduled more than 2 times, which means they shall be penalized. Okay, if we go back to the students one, here is an example of a students one. In this case, it is a mock-up data as well, and there is no penalize as all of them have been rescheduled less than 2 times. Moving on to the final part of our first problem statement, in which our analyzing team have discovered is that we need reports from tutors. Tutors provide administrators with information about the progress of the class as a whole. Now this includes updates on the curriculum coverage, areas where students excel, and topics that may require additional attention. By understanding the overall progress of the class, administrators can make informed decisions about instructional strategies and resource allocation. In terms of WhatsApp use, we have discovered that utilizing platform like WhatsApp for communication allows parents can receive updates directly on their smartphones, allowing for real-time communication and the ability to stay informed when they are not physically present at the school. So, our designing team have basically proposed a design in which the admin can see each subject that is present in after class. In this case is physics, chemistry, and mathematics. So let's look at chemistry first. As you can see here, there are 3 students. When you click at each student, there comes a report with their additional notes that is provided by the tutor. With this report, we can send in the reports to the parents with the help of the personal details that the students/parents have filled up for after class in WhatsApp. Same concept applies for both physics and mathematics, and many other subjects that will be present in the future. But of course, our programmers have basically designed the website for the report section. As you can see here on the bottom left, we have report, and once we click here, we are presented with 3 options: physics, chemistry, and mathematics. So let's look at physics, for example. And then we got 3 students. These are all mock-up data that has been provided by the programmers, Ali. And from here, you can basically see the reports that's been provided by the tutor. In this case, there is no report yet. Same goes for Abu and City. Now the same concept has been applied for both chemistry and mathematics. In this case, mathematics, there's only 1 student enrolled.
Now let us proceed to problem statement number 2. Afterclass.com has been using WhatsApp as their main form of communication between students and tutors. This is proven to be ineffective, as it can cause delays and possible miscommunication whenever a student wants to book a certain class. Hence, a user-friendly landing page must be made when students want to book a class without the need of back-and-forth communication. This page will also allow tutors to reschedule any class whenever they want. This system will not only save time, it can also make the website look more professional and organized to the eyes of the public. Here's how a student is able to book a class directly from the website. First, students must log into their account. Make sure this section right here is set to student before logging in. After logging in, this is what the student will see as their main dashboard. To book a class, press book class. To make a payment, press payment. For here, press book class. Here, students will be able to choose which subjects they want for their class. As for right now, let's go for chemistry. After choosing the subjects, students will be able to choose which tutors they want for their class. Right now, let's go for tutor Ali. As we can see here, 10, 15, and 20 is the available time for tutor Ali classes. Let's say I want to book a class at 10. 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. You can choose any of the given time range here, then press book. If the class is full for a certain day, you cannot book. After booking a class, students must enter the payment details. Enter your credential, then press pay now. After a student has successfully booked a class, this is what they will see as their main interface. The calendar here helps students to be more aware of what day and time the class is allocated. When they book a class, to join the class, simply press the attend button on this section here. For the tutors interface, this is what they will see, but from this page allows tutors to reschedule their class. Basically, just press the clock button here. Here, tutors can reschedule the class into any of the allocated time given by afterclass.com. For example, if they want to reschedule the class from 3 to 5 p.m., just click on any of the given time range here. For example, 8 to 10 a.m. After a tutor has successfully rescheduled their class, this is what they will see to confirm that the class have been rescheduled and the students will not be notified by it. As for additional features, we added a payment page after a student has booked a class so that students can make payment easier without the need of opening third-party apps. So before booking a class, student has to log into the account. After book a certain class, students will be able to choose between cash or online banking. After the payment has been made, this is what they will see to confirm that the payment has been successful.
2 of the problem statements have been tackled successfully. Now, let us shift our focus to the last problem statement, that is, tutors spend excessive time preparing educational content and lesson plans, hence limiting their ability to take on more students or pursue personal and professional growth. This burden affects their productivity and hampers their focus on teaching and student engagement. In response to the aforementioned problems, our solution aims to address the following criteria. Develop a centralized digital library for easy access to educational materials. Second, implement an automated learning material generator tailored to tutors' needs. And lastly, enable tutors to customize generated materials to meet students' requirements. Here is the interface that the students will encounter. Our digital library is divided into 3 major subjects, that is, physics, chemistry, and mathematics. Now, enough with the theories and abstract ideas. Let us see how this digital library performs in action. So, when you click on the desired subject, chemistry, for example, what you will see is this. Wow, just wow. Here, an automated loop video will be played. You can paste any kind of video here, be it advertisements, motivations, or even guidelines on how to utilize the website. On the left side of the screen, there are 3 sections: notes, tutorials, and quizzes. This classification saves time by eliminating the need for students or tutors to search through disorganized files containing mixed notes and tutorials. From the tutor's perspective, they will see this soothing to the eye interface should they want to upload any kind of notes or tutorials. Now, it is of a common knowledge that assessment is the compass that guides the journey of knowledge acquisition. Therefore, our company go the extra mile to provide an additional feature that benefits the students. For each of the topic that they have learned, a quiz regarding that topic will be included so that they can test their understanding. This perfectly aids the students to be more confident of what they have learned and be prepared for any upcoming tests.
Alright, so let's move on. 3 departments that I have created. The first of all is Department of Analyzer, which is define the project requirements and scope. The tool that they use is Jira and Google or any search engine that might help them in their research. The second one is Department of Design. The purpose of this department is to create the visualizations and the prototype. The tool that they use is Figma, and last but not least, our core to make our website work is the Department of Programming. Well, they program and produce a half functionality of website where they use Visual Studio Code. So this is our team members from our class FA1, and this is our organization where I am the CEO, and we have the lead of programmer Awang Afiq, lead of data analyzer Nazatul Idham, and lead designer Nurin Nabila, and my video presentation from Lukman Hayan, Muiz Zuhai, and Mahaze Zulfakar. So, in conclusion, in summary, our project proposal outlined a strategic plan to solve and provide an alternative solution by creating prototypes to fulfill after-class problems and needs so that their company can keep on growing and expanding the barrier of their education platform. We are committed to achieve and provide comfort and maximize educational environment by providing a more advanced app or website which can help further reaching the goal of after-class company through the innovative method and collaboration. Your support is crucial in realizing the positive impact of this project. We appreciate your consideration and look forward to working together to make a difference. Thank you for the support. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.